everybody, and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie ESTHER here. This is my second YouTube channel called Paulie Pops, where I make videos about my hobby of collecting these Funko Pop figures you see here behind me. And well, as I told you yesterday, I went down to Niagara Falls for the weekend with my family to have some just time away. And we also met up with my friend Devin the King, who is another Dead by Daylight YouTuber just like me. And we hung out, had dinner, lunch and dinner together, and spent the day with his significant other and my family all as a group, and it was a great time. And one of the stops we made was we went to Freak Show Comics. We always go to Freak Show Comics over there, and that's one of those places that I wouldn't even know about if it wasn't for the ultimate Funko Pop YouTuber. You probably know Top Pops. Top Pops has about 650,000 YouTube subscribers, which is more than even the Funko account has on their YouTube. I mean, King and I, we both have over 100,000 subscribers on our main channel, and we have play buttons, but Top Pops is the next level. He's just like the #1 guy in Funko Pop YouTubing, I would say. So I wouldn't even know about this store, Freak Show Comics, if it wasn't for him, because I've seen it in his videos, and I always make it a place to stop. Every time I go to Niagara Falls, 3 or 4 times a year, I'm always stopping into Freak Show to see what I can buy because of his videos. And sure enough, while we're in there looking around, who walks through the door but Top Pops himself? So it was nice to bump into him. I did meet him one time before at Value Village when he was looking for Pops, but that was during COVID times and we were all masked up, so I'm sure he doesn't even remember. But it was nice to see him and meet him in person and talk to him about things going on in the hobby, and it was just funny to bump into him. But I didn't end up buying anything at Freak Show Comics for the first time ever, which, you know, you could have knocked my wife over with a feather when she's like, "You're not buying anything here?" I said, "Nope." And part of it was because I knew that I wanted to go to the St. Catharines Flea Market the next day on our way back out of Niagara Falls. And, you know, I could have, like, forced it and bought something at Freak Show, but there wasn't anything that I really wanted. So this St. Catharines area flea market is another place that I wouldn't even know about if it wasn't for Top Pops, just seeing it in his videos over and over again whenever he would go to the flea market. And I would see the videos, and I would scour the cases and all of the Funko Pops that were there for sale. And there were 2 particular Funko Pops that I had my eye on, and every time he had a video, I would look and say, are those still there? Are those still there? And sure enough, month after month after month, the 2 Funko Pops I was interested in were still there. So I kept telling myself, if I ever get a chance to go there, I'm going to go to that flea market and try and get those Pops. So that's what I did. So we went to this one booth, Dave's Kingdom of Collecting or something like that. My wife could not believe this flea market. The flea market's really cool. I recommend it if you ever get a chance to go there, that you should check it out. A lot of stuff, especially if you're into Funko Pops, because it seems like every 20 feet, some vendor has some form of Funko Pops. There's 2 booths that are chock full, really dedicated to it, but lots of other booths have Funko Pops. There's Funko Pops everywhere in that flea market. So here is what I wound up getting. So what should I show you first? First off, I'm going to show you these sodas. I don't collect sodas, remember, but we got Morticia Addams and Nosferatu and Stretch Armstrong and Batgirl. So these were part of Dave's, it was marked as the Black Friday sale, 2 for $15. So they're already open. I know they're all commons, which is just fine for me. Like I told you, I'm happy to get commons if I can get them at a reduced rate. There's your Batgirl figure there. And I just saw that Target, I had heard rumors that there was going to be a price increase on sodas. And I just saw that Target on their website has raised the price of their sodas to $17.99 a can, $18 US, which is approaching what? I don't know. 23 Canadian, 22.99 Canadian, something like that. So to get these for $7.50 a piece, that's almost, what, 2/3 off. So I'm pretty happy about the price here at the 2 for $15 Canadian, tax and no taxes at the flea market. There's your Stretch Armstrong. So like I said, if I can get these around that price point, under $10, that's what makes these sodas desirable to me. But $22.99 a piece, I am not a buyer. It's not for me. I'll stick to the Funko Pops and not the Funko Sodas. But they are pretty cool. I really love this design here. These two caught my eye. I could have bought more. Could have bought Neo and a few other ones, but these are the ones I really wanted. This Morticia Addams is gorgeous, from the Addams family. Sorry, the sun's peeking in through the window there. Where she is got the scissors and she's clipping the head off the roses. That is an incredible figure of Morticia Addams there. I absolutely love that one. So, you know, I tend to favor horror anyway. So when I saw those two there for the 2 for $15, I just had to go for it. So we got those. I'm not going to bother to show you the Pogs in the bottom because they're all commons, and you know the piece counts 8,500. We're not going to do all that like we did in the video where they were unopened sodas. These are all opened already and they were searched for chases, so I know they're just commons, but I think they're wonderful even though they're commons. The Nosferatu is also another amazing looking figure with his hands. I just really love that one. The look of that one's great. No idea what the chase is on this. Maybe it would be black and white. Couldn't tell you. Not that interested. I'm very happy just to have the normal figure, and at a great price, like $30 for the 4. I mean, when you start thinking about it, $22.99 Canadian plus our 13% sales tax, it's almost a 4-for-1 deal, right? Like what it would cost you to buy one of these off the shelf at whatever the price is going to be, $22.99, get 4 for $30. Pretty darn good. Pretty happy about that. Okay, so the 2 Funko Pops that I went there specifically for, because because I had seen them month after month after month in Tristan Top Pops videos. I mean, it must have been like since last summer, and I thought, man, I can't believe that nobody who's watched these videos lives locally would go and grab these, but I'm pretty happy about them. So what I picked up were these 2017 Fall Convention Funko Pops. Only 1,000 pieces made. You see there on the sticker. This is from Hanna-Barbera's Lippy the Lion, Hardy Har Har, and Lippy the Lion himself. Lippy the Lion and Hardy Har Har. And, you know, sold them to me with the cases. This one has a little bit of damage in the top. A little bit of a crease on the lid. Let me see if I can get the light on that so you can get... See there? A little bit of a crease right there. But other than that, they're pretty darn good. And to be 1,000 pieces, that's a really low piece count. Now, I don't think these characters are the most recognizable Hanna-Barbera characters you've ever seen, but they are part of Hanna-Barbera's history, and that's what I grew up with. I absolutely love it.
Oh dear, I just know trouble's brewing. Oh, shut up!
So I didn't pay these prices. You know, I might have dropped Top Pop's name and said I knew about this place from Top Pop's videos. Can you make a deal on these for me? So we wound up getting the 2 pieces here instead of for $250. He sold the both of them to me for $180. So that's about 30% off, a little bit shy of 30% off. So $70 off. I thought, yeah, we're going to do that. So we got both the figures included with the cases and 1,000 piece count. I'm over the moon on these. I was just overjoyed that they were still there at the flea market, honestly. This probably isn't, you know, for everybody because it is kind of a niche cartoon, but it is one of the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, and that's some of my favorite stuff in Funko Pops is the Saturday morning cartoon stuff that I grew up with, the Hanna-Barbera cartoons and the Looney Tunes characters cartoons. And to get these and have them be out of 1,000 pieces each, I'm over the moon about the price, everything. Finally, I've gotten these in my collection. One thing I saw was interesting. I don't know if you can see it here, but they're all double stickered. And I looked on the internet on some comparables on eBay and stuff, and it seems they're all double stickered. So the initial stickers here don't say 1,000 pieces on them. It just says Fall Convention exclusive. and then they were stickered over with the 1,000 pieces after the fact. Because I looked at it and I said, well, that sticker looks like it's got a sticker on top of a sticker. And both of these are like that. And the comparables that I saw on eBay are also like that, that they're all re-stickered for whatever reason. So now I wonder if this is truly a 1,000 piece count, or did they have, because there's a separate convention sticker too. Did they sell 1,000 at the convention and then 1,000 at the shared retailer partners, or is it 1,000 altogether? No idea. All I know is that, you know, at most there should be 2,000 of these, which is pretty rare. Could be 1,000, which is really rare. And the price for pops that are limited to 1,000 are generally much higher than this. Usually when a pop's limited to 1,000 pieces, it's like a $300 figure. So to get both of these for the 180, pretty happy about that. Again, no tax, tax in at the flea market. Save that 13% too. And these hard cases, a little more sturdy. They're not my favorite. Like when he says I'll throw in the cases, I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Not my favorite cases. I'll probably get some better ones, the $7 a pop armors, because these, the bottoms pop off, and I don't want that to happen. I don't want the bottom lid to have it fall out of the bottom, you know what I mean? The pop armors, they're solid on the bottom. The only way in is through the top, and then they have the magnetic lid. So I plan on getting some of those, and those are definitely going in some pop armors. But yeah, so that was my adventure. Thanks to Top Pops for everything that he does for the community, sharing his hunts locally with us. When he looks for Funko Pops, it helps show me, because I'm relatively local. I'm about an hour and a half away from him. Shows me that what I should be looking for, either in my own neck of the woods at similar retailers, or when I travel to his neck of the woods at retailers that are near him to visit them and see what they got. That's what I got. That was my Niagara Falls adventure for the weekend. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the time you spend here with me on my channel, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.